Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome on into another one of these Friday streams, continuing here with Dortmund. And then I think next week we'll be starting a new stream series to go alongside this Dortmund save. But hope you all are having a good Friday. Good to see you all in the chat. We've got Kenny, Latvan, football fan, good to see you here. Yeah, no worries, man. I know you got other things sometimes, so appreciate when you're here, and otherwise, no worries, man. Griffin, what's up? Hassan, welcome. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good stream today. We've got, first things first, we've got like a big rivalry already against Schalke as we switch scenes here. But yeah, we actually matched up against them in the cup, and considering we're in December, we should be able to get into the January transfer window in today's stream. So yeah, things are good here. We'll showcase the squad in case you haven't been in the last few streams and missed the most recent transfers. The biggest one being Memphis Depay. I need to remember to switch his position to left wing so he gets the most boost. But outside of that, it's not a whole lot of changes to our starting 11. A couple of like squad rotational players being brought in with Mitrovic and also Mela. But yeah, I think this Dortmund squad is definitely shaping up. Yo, what's up, Juan? Good to see you in the streams. Hey, what's up, Scott? We were just talking about chips in our Discord. Links in the description if you guys want to join. But yeah, kind of conversations you can expect in the Flickiify Discord. But I think we can start off today's stream just recapping how things are going across all competitions. We should be through in the Champions League. We've been in really good form there. This is already just the third round fixture, so kind of a tough draw against Schalke, but hopefully we can get the dub here. As far as the Bundesliga goes, you guys know how inconsistent simulations are. We're not doing horrible, only 5 points behind Bayern, but yeah, really no one's doing amazing. 2 draws and 2 losses for top of the table Bayern. As far as the Champions League goes, like I mentioned, we've won every single gameplay match, so we have finished first in our group. We had a pretty easy one at that. I think Royce is getting older. Yeah, that's something we definitely need to consider. I think moving forward, he might have dropped in his rating, actually. I mean, he is 31. Maybe we move Memphis centrally, or we put in like Brandt or Hazard, one of these other players. Gio Reyna's been one of my favorite players so far in the save. Yeah, I mean, as far as the transfer budget goes, we need to let some players go if we want to make a first team signing. The nice thing about Dortmund is that we've got pretty good squad depth, so we could probably bring in some funds that way. Sell Sancho? I don't know, man. He's so good at game. I know it's definitely on the cards for them to let him go, but I don't know. I think we keep him as long as we can. Definitely want to sign a new right back eventually. But yeah, if you guys want, we can start adding some players to the transfer shortlist. We can also put some players on the transfer list. Maybe scroll through and see who could potentially be let go. Maybe recall Schultz from his loan spell at Chelsea and transfer list him. Who else could we let go? I think one of these CDMs potentially. I mean, Witzel, he's starting to drop in his rating. I don't know, you guys have been pretty adamant believers in him. Delaney, on the other hand, leader of men, can go up a little bit. Yeah, Holland only a 3-star. What do you think he should have? Maybe a 3-star skill move, 4-star weak foot? I don't watch enough of Holland to really know. Yeah, I think maybe even one of these wingers can go. You know? Link to Discord. Yeah, it's in the description, actually. So if you want to join, you're all good there. Emery Chan actually going up +2 in his rating. Pretty wild. Convert Witzel to a center back. Let me see his stats. I could see it. I could definitely see it, considering we have a Kanji next to him, who's going to be a little bit more pacey. Yeah, what do you guys say? Should we just get into this match against Schalke here in the Pokal? Maybe an interactive match sim for this one. I don't know. If you guys want to see the whole thing, I'm down for that. Maybe rotate the squad a bit. They don't seem to be really factoring in the Pokal because they've got a ton of players low on stamina. Yeah, Mbappe is pretty good. I think from the Wolfsburg crew mode, you guys will have seen from the end of season 1, like he's already gone up like 2 or 3 in his rating, so he's been pretty good. You guys want to see the whole thing? All right. So let's rotate the team around a bit, if that's the case. Maybe go partnership of Akanji and Zagadou. We'll get Mail into the starting 11. Maybe we'll go and give Marcel Schmelzer some play time. I haven't seen a whole lot of him. And I kind of want to try out this tactic of playing Depay centrally. And then maybe Julian Brandt on the wing. Roughly the same pace. We'll start Holland to begin, and then I think Delaney can go in for Witsel. Emre Can can stay in the starting 11. Pretty happy with that. Any other like young players you guys want to see? Maybe Reina in for Depay even. We can do that maybe. Maybe Bellingham on the substitutes. What'd you miss in the last stream? We did a lot of Champions League stuff. I don't know if we made any transfers itself. But yeah, last stream we were just kind of rolling through the Champions League group stage. And then this time around, we'll play this match, of course. Yeah, we bottled in open nets. Yeah, I know, right? We were just playing some pro clubs yesterday with Josh or Chalupawana, and there's like this 90. I don't know. Was that for the win? Was that for the win, Josh? Like I was through on goal, had it saved initially, and then it rebounded Josh, and he had a time finishing on, so it went wide. I'm gonna put Bellingham in the starting 11 too, for Emre Can, as good as he is. What can we do about that? Okay, so we're good there. Make sure I've got my slider settings on correctly. I think this is what I'm going to end up using for the Wolfsburg crew mode, by the way. User gameplay, we haven't really changed all that much since making the initial adjustments, but for the CPU, I've kind of been set on like the sprint speed acceleration of 50-50, just so it doesn't feel weird when I'm playing like Ultimate Team stuff. Shot error, I want to turn that down to 50 as well. I'm not sure why I didn't carry over. Pass error, I think we're going to do 40. And then I think that's just about it. Yeah. I did see Jared Saunders rebuild. I watched a little bit of this morning. Yeah, he was decked out in Seattle sports apparel with the Sounders crew mode and the Seahawks jersey. Yo, what's up, Santiago? Oh, I didn't even check to see if there's stadium shadows. Hopefully not at Borussia Park. I appreciate that, Sami. It was for the win. Yeah, that's how it be sometimes. No, we're playing on Xbox for that. Yeah, typically, as far as like FIFA goes, I play like Ultimate Team and crew mode on PlayStation, and then most of my friends are on Xbox, so I'll probably stay on the Xbox One for the near future. Yo, what's up, Nicholas? If y'all are just joining, we're playing a little Pokal fixture against our rivals, Schalke, using a rotated side, but might not make a difference as Reina threw on goal. That's the higher shot error. Yeah, maybe we do a Pro Club stream one of these days. I was mentioning at the start, we're going to try to start up a new series concept on Monday, most likely. It's really the question of like either a Road to Glory crew mode I think could be fun, where we make actual like Road to Glory signings, or we do a Youth Academy crew mode. I'm kind of leaning toward a Road to Glory where we make signings, because we can still factor in the Youth Academy. But it'll be one where I play a lot of the matches. Reina to Holland. Oh, we had the run inside as well. Yo, they're starting Rahman. He's quite the player. He grew, I think, to an 87 overall. in my Schalke career mode challenge. Definitely one to watch. 100% on the mix both. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's always fun to get you all involved in terms of like the transfer suggestions. I think that'll carry it over really well for the live streams. And then it's just the question of what team. Maybe we look at that after this match. We can look at the teams that are in the English divisions. I'd say we could potentially do Championship, but probably League 1 or League 2. Good tackle there from Serdar. Yeah, we haven't decided what team yet. The big thought process for me is like, they've got to have a good badge and good kits. Holland might be through here. Road to Glory, shorter episodes and more gameplay to mix in. Yeah, I think I do want to start a Road to Glory eventually for the channel. My initial plan was to do that later on this FIFA. And it's like, I do get a couple of comments every now and then saying that the episodes, there could be like more episodes in each season, not going half the season an episode. Finding the mix between that is tough, because I think for the most part, it's really easy to follow along with a half season episodes. Like, you know what to expect going into it. I don't know if it's just me, but like, this gameplay feels super slow. It must be the slider settings. Play it out wide? No. Sunderland would be a shout, yeah. I definitely would like to do a club with a bit of history. Bolton's also definitely up there with like their American roots from the past few years. Wycombe Wanderers Road to Glory. Derry City, I've never heard of them. Unless we're talking about Derby City. Or Derby County. That's what I'm thinking of. There might be a Derby City as well. Southend United, yeah. We'll take a look after this game at some potential Road to Glory clubs. Because I do want to get your input on board for it. Because it is going to be a longer term live stream save. No, that was good defending as well. It just somehow went through. All right, we got to get used to these slider settings. And get the equalizer here in the second half. Just before the end of the half, too. Yeah, I saw Ches is doing a whole city crew mode. Maybe something would be interesting for the live streams, though. Let's see. We'll bring Emre Can in because he's like our impact player in the midfield. Maybe Marco for Reina, but Reina's had a pretty good half. So we'll keep things as is. He wants to be a CDM, but he's not going to get the most boost. All right, we're good. Or we just go outside of the English divisions and do another Spanish one. That's another thing. It's like, I do think for a Road to Glory, it'll be in the English divisions, but then if we can figure out a different series concept where I can go maybe every other week, we can do a new team, maybe with the Journeyman. I think a Journeyman version 2 where we play more of the matches could be fun. I'd probably go a different route as well. I could even start in the third Bundesliga. Pay a little tribute to my German roots and do Kaiserslautern. Oh, just one more pass. Journeyman version 2 start in Portugal. Trying to manage on every continent, that would be pretty difficult. Because the thing is, I think there is I think it was FIFA Kurmo Tips that made a video on that concept. Or maybe it was VR Gaming, one of the two. They essentially did like a how-to on how to manage every continent. as like a career mode challenge. This is one of those games where the CPU is just like impossible to defend against. Let's get that defeat. Sancho on the near post. Another save from Fairmont. Holland. There we go. Finally, we get the equalizer. Still 30 minutes left in this one. Let's try to get this winner against Schalke. I forgot to ask for some score predictions. What are y'all saying? Is this going to go to extra time again? I know y'all want to see some penalties every so often. Name your manager Michael Ballack and start with Kaiserslautern. Yeah, that could be a shout. Or Miroslav Klose. Though Klose just he just became like an assistant coach at Bayern. The other day I was trying this like Bayern 2 concept. I've been meaning to do that video for a while. And I don't know if I just need to get more used to doing these longer term saves like rebuilds. But yeah, I just had a tough time with it. I'm not going to give up on the project, but I've been really thinking what kind of content to feature on the channel to go with like the regular career mode content in the streams. Clifford, you're not missing too much. This is really the first bit of action here as we match up against Schalke in the League Cup. And we just scored the equalizer, so good time to tune in. Good strength here from Holland. What was Raul's idea? Must have missed it in the chat. I do need to focus up here and try not to concede another. We might get there. We do. Can we find the pass, though? Nope. No, Zagadou, dude. He's going on a run. Now he's going to play in the middle. It's Reina. We're going to make some substitutions here. I think a little bit of pace here towards the end will be the difference maker against Schalke. Menzel. Fantastic gameplay here from the computer. Just ran himself into a corner. Let's go, Sancho. You've got the pace. Oh, good tackle, though. And Botius. What's he doing there, man? He should be at mines. Have I thought about doing career mode challenges? Yeah, that was what I was trying to do with Bayern. I think it's just one of those things where maybe I need to try recording again on another day. Think out the concept a bit more. I think the concept in general is like a good video idea, but just recording was a pain for me yesterday. And I need to enjoy like the process of making the videos for it to turn out how I want it to. Okay, can we get one more tack here? I mean, go on. That's a horrible pass. I think the ref's going to let us play on, though. Holland on his left. Oh, we're going to extra time, aren't we? Wes? Yeah, we're going to extra time. That's fine. Maybe Celtics, since... yeah, Celtics another one of those teams where I think a career mode challenge would be really good. And that's the thing. I don't know if I want to do a full-on career mode with teams like Celtic and outside the top 5 leagues again. But we'll see. Okay, let me catch up on chat here. It's been a minute. Do Rangers instead? How could I do like a... Ideally, I would want to touch on the concept of like Celtic versus Rangers. Yo, what's up, Lars? Yeah, what are we saying for the new series, guys? It seems like you want to see more of the Journeyman stuff, and you want to see more of the career mode challenges. A non-English team in the English leagues. Okay, so kind of like a dock saving Bray sort of thing. Yeah, let's go Sounders. Had to rep the kit for today. If you guys don't know, the MLS Cup finals tomorrow between the Sounders and the Columbus Crew. So I don't know if MLS content is accessible, but if you have the means, definitely tune in. Hopefully the Sounders can pull through, and if any Crew fans in the chat, best of luck. Should make for a good match. It's interesting because the Sounders are one of the most successful clubs, especially in recent years in MLS, but I think cumulatively we probably have among the most MLS Cups. I don't know the stats, but what is it, 2 MLS Cups for the Sounders? This is like their 3rd final in the last 5 years. But Columbus Crew were actually the first team in MLS, so pretty interesting stuff. Put on Hazard for Reyna and switch them out wide. Put Depay where Reyna is. So like that. I think the Sounders will win. I think so too. I mean, they just find a way every single time. Like, the fact that they made the final was pretty ridiculous. That comeback was nuts. Okay, I think I'm good with that. How come no MLS teams get elected for European competitions? I'm not sure what goes into that. I know there are, like, I think it's CONCACAF you can compete in with some of the teams in, like, in North America, maybe South America as well, the Americas. Oh, we gotta switch over to the gameplay audio for y'all. All right, let's get this winner here against Schalke. That's a good ball. Set up Rahman. Got that covered. Zagadou to the rescue, man. So that's where the experience of Hummels comes into play. And what a ball to Sancho. He's got the defender for pace, I think. Oof, we're trying to cut inside and get it on his left. We want pens. We'll have to see. You might get it. What? Okay. I was about to say, what a ball that is on the volley. Maybe we do like an Aberdeen Crew mode stream. Maybe that's how we need to go about doing it. Instead of like making videos on Aberdeen, just doing like a live stream with them. Could be interesting. I still haven't tried Football Manager this year, no. It's just that maybe after December, I'll have a little bit more free time to do an FM save. I played a little bit towards the end of FM 20. Or whatever last year's edition was. Yeah, live streaming FM is definitely something I would be down for once I get more familiar with the game. Because I think a lot of you will, even if you don't play a lot of FM, you'll still appreciate the concepts of it. I mean, it is similar to Crew mode in some senses, where you try to lead a team to victory by being their manager, and I think it goes into a little bit more depth than Crew mode does. Signings are probably more realistic. You can really get into the nitty-gritty of being a manager. I'm not liking this build-up from the CPU right now. Every time we win back the ball, it goes straight back to him. Here we go. Memphis. Every time I see Holland through, man, I can't make the pass. Is this Kanji? I mean, step overs with your center backs, that's not ideal. Well, you guys said you wanted pens. Might be happening here. As long as I can put in a tackle. There it is. All right, penalty kicks. Yeah, the Canadian Premier League and FM. Do we get some dramatic music for this one? Let's see. Let me catch up here. Yo, what's up, Wolf Gamer? Yeah, you guys, we start the stream off with some penalty kicks. What a beginning to the stream here. I don't want to get knocked out of the Pokal already. This is only the third round. The fact that we match up against a Bundesliga opponent. I think we're pretty good in terms of the penalty kick takers. I mean, we've got the stats advantage on Schalke, but we'll see how things go. A Wolves career mode where they are quite an impressive team, not near the relegation zone after championship promotion. I'm trying to think that out. So essentially, like, making them worse than they are right now. Yeah, we got this. You got to go into the penalty kick with some confidence. I think it's time. You can get your penalty kick predictions if y'all want in the chat. We got a 4-3 prediction from Cornan, 5-3 from Ahmad. I have been working a little bit on the skill games, but you never know how penalties go. I think the most important thing with like penalty kicks is getting them on target, and then the rest is kind of just see what happens. We'll start in the corners. Okay, I tried timing that, but that's fine. We're good. Left. Okay, it's off the post. That's what we're talking about, Ibisevic. That's what we're talking about, my guy. I say we go corner here. We're gonna try to hit it in the corner. Yo, we greened it. Let's go, guys. Been working on my penalties. We're going right. Oh, he chipped us. Fair enough. We still got the advantage. I'm gonna go mid. It's controversial, but I'm going mid. That's what we're talking about. Go to the other side, Fairmont. Keep it up. Stay in middle. Oh, I should have dove. Should have dove. Corner. I gotta green this. Let's go. You ask for a green, you get a green. This is for the win. Come on. I'm going left. I'm going left. Oh, it's got to be Botius. Of all players. I had to do it to him. I had to do it to him. Man, Botius, if you guys don't know, he was a legend for us at Mines. I'd rather save against someone else, but we get the dub. Also, this is a new animation. That's pretty cool. That's one of the coolest things about next-gen career mode is like all the new celebrations after goals. You really get the match realism. I think that's the first time in a while that I've made all my penalty kicks. Shout out to Berkey, though, man. 2 big saves. A little camaraderie between us and our rivals, Schalke. Yeah, that's a good comparison, Francisco. It really does look like a trailer. And I think that's just like a sign of what's to come on hopefully future installments of FIFA. Like if this is what they've been able to incorporate for a game that was initially launched on PS4 or Xbox One, I think we'll see even more features next time around. But then again, I know as much as you all do, so a trophy for that as well. We deserve the dub. Beginning, we kind of had to get used to our new slider settings, but I think towards the end of this match, we definitely had the advantage. We'll see if we play any more matches for the January transfer window, though. Watch the opponent's head. I know that was a thing in previous FIFAs, but I feel like they definitely either fixed that or adjusted in one of the patches. I do know that was the thing in like FIFA, maybe FIFA 18, FIFA 19. Let's take a look at the calendar. I don't think I'll play this Champions League match because we've already finished first in our group and we played against Lazio. We could play against Bayern. I think Bayern or Werder Bremen could be pretty good fixtures. And then we've got a big break here in January where we can focus almost entirely on signings. I don't have like an agenda for where I want to get to in today's stream, since we will be starting up a new concept for the series on Monday next week, and then we can take our time with this. Yeah, Clyde, I'd be down to do some sort of international management series. I did like a US men's national team series back in like FIFA 16, FIFA 17, and that was pretty fun. Trying to lead the US men's national team to a World Cup. You're good, Tizian. Yeah, I mean, ever in doubt, I'll probably be live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But if you want to get the up-to-date stuff, you can always subscribe, turn on post notifications, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, go Seahawks. Who do we got this week for the Hawks? I've been kind of not following fantasy football as much because I've got a bye in that this week. Casual flex. It'll be a big weekend of sports then. Sounders on Saturday. Seahawks play. My phone will load. I've got the Jets. Okay. So yeah, hopefully that'll be a good high-scoring game for them. Did you guys say what you want to do? You want to see? I'm thinking either like Bayern or Werder Bremen. Otherwise, we do an interactive match sim, and then we can get into the January transfer window. Nico, if you like, if that's something, I'm curious. Like, I can explain match sharpness here live on stream, but if that's a topic that enough you want to see, then maybe I make a video covering it, because I do have like a process that I use to try to achieve the highest match sharpness for both your starting 11 and also some of our substitutes here. Like, you can see really this like first column and first row of people, although they're not in our starting 11 and substitutes, they still maintain good match sharpness. So any players that have a promising future for the club, you can still keep them on good sharpness. Sim till January except Bayern. Interactive match sim, Bremen, and play Bayern. Y'all want to see Bayern? Okay, so we'll play Bayern. Or maybe even a video like how to start career mode could be good. Because, like, again, there's certain things that you need to do at the beginning of every season. I feel like sharpness does play some role in terms of like how you play in game, because it gives you a boost to your stats, right? I mean, it's essentially, it's like your chem styles from Ultimate Team. Nicholas, for the live streams I play on 4-minute halves. For the career mode videos I make, it's on 6-minute halves. I can't remember if we signed up another Youth Academy scout. We've been on the lookout for another 5-star scout, and finally we get it here. Lawrence Kynes from Austria. We'll sign him up. What do you guys want to see for a youth scout, or should we just wait till the start of the month? My day's going good, Robert. Yeah, so far so good. Got a quick workout in this morning, doing some live streaming, maybe play a little bit of FUT Champs. I've been playing more and more Ultimate Team as of late. I think as when you take the game mode a little bit more casually, you just tend to have more fun. For me, like, building super meta teams to achieve max results, I don't enjoy as much anymore. Post current sliders in Discord. Yeah, that's a good idea, Nicholas. I'll go ahead and do that. Greg's saying I should send this new scout to Croatia. Yeah, what kind of countries are Dortmund known to bring in? I mean, right now we've got a scouting network set up in Norway and the United States. I did briefly see the new Fut Freeze team. I know there are a couple of position changes and all that sort of stuff. Maybe I'll show my ultimate team later on today's stream. Yeah, Poland would be a good idea. I mean, previously Lewandowski. Still have Piszczek here on the reserves. I mean, we've got the US covered, so that's like a major one. Maybe Belgium. I mean, we got a couple players from Belgium here with Hazard and Witsel. England could be interesting with Sancho. Yeah, you're right. I mean, we don't have a scouting network set up in Germany yet. Maybe that's one that we need to do. Joseph, so far we've played a Deutscher Pokal match against Schalke. And we managed to pick up that dub in penalties. Couple of suggestions saying to fix up Austria. Oh, not fix up Austria. I saw the comment saying fix up the mustache. Scouting Austria, sorry. There's nothing wrong with Austria. So it seems like it's between Austria and England. Brazilian talents? Yeah, to be fair, like, I mean, a good number of Brazilian players go to Germany. You also see it to an extent with like players from South Korea. I think I'll do Austria. I mean, that's another country you see pretty often here in the Bundesliga. We'll just do 3 months this time around. And what are y'all saying for the player type? We could do physically strong. There's a good amount of like defensive-minded players from Austria as well. A crew mode with a Liga NOS team. I think it would be interesting for like a challenge. Maybe kind of similar to what we did with Ajax in the Champions League. Try and do the same sort of thing with Porto. Could be good. You know, try to replicate what they did under Jose Mourinho. Yeah, I'd say physically strong or defensive minded are the two that I'm thinking for this. I'm going to do defensive minded just because we've also searched for physically strong in one of the other countries. So yeah, we got physically strong in Norway. So we'll do defensive minded for this guy. Do I plan on doing more career mode challenges or experiments? Yeah, I mean, I tried to record a Bayern 2 video yesterday. That didn't go all that well. So maybe we try it again in the future. It's just that with like these new training, the new train drills take so long to go through each season. We'll see how it goes. Let's stick with it. A couple monthly reports though. This guy's not bad. David Morris, 44 to 60 overall, 72 94 potential. And we've also got one from Norway. All right, so this guy is definitely the best one we've found in a while. Frank Eliasson, 1.9 mil for his value. Nice 49 to 67 overall, 76 94 potential. Looks to be a right back. So maybe we do a development plan on him, make him a left back. Happy birthday, Kevin. A DC United rebuild. I definitely want to make some more MLS content this year. I enjoyed like the Inter Miami stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I would do something similar to what Jared did with the Sounders and put them into European leagues. Because the thing with MLS, it's like, it'd probably be good for a season or two, but because of dynamic potential, players would just reach too high of an overall too quickly for that to really be a competitive league consistently. So either making like maybe an Americas America's League with some of the top teams in Liga MX, and well, I guess that'd be just about it. Maybe combining the teams from Argentina as well. That could be interesting. I don't know if there's any other America's teams in FIFA. It would probably just be Argentina and Mexico and the US and Canada. But top of the table matchup against Bayern. This could put us top 4. It could even put us in second if results go our way. How does the MLS work? Essentially, oh, we wanted to look at the Road to Glory teams too. Let's do that before the Bayern match. Make sure I get the right save here. So yeah, let's briefly take a look at these Road to Glory teams. None of this matters right now. So assuming we want to do England, I think it would definitely be League 1 or League 2. I didn't realize Hull City were in League 1, man. When did they get relegated? Because I think they were in the championship pretty recently. I kind of like Ipswich Town's kits. Lincoln City's a pretty good one as well. I know Cutsy did them a few FIFAs ago. These are kind of nice for the kits too. We're not going to do Portsmouth. All the Southampton fans would be very upset with me if we... although they've got a nice kit, you've got to admit. And a real stadium in game. Seen a lot of Portsmouth suggestions. Yo, Sunderland's kits are kind of fire too. I like that. I mean, ideally we pick a... We pick a team that has a real stadium in game. I mean, Bolton definitely is another team I'd be interested in. I think I have a little bit more of a personal connection to them. What is going on with these kits, though? These are... Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can. There's something, like, funky going on here at Forest Green Rangers, or Forest Green Rovers. Yeah, I did see Barfy Boy did Bolton, but I don't see any reason why like we both can't do it. Also, Oldham, when did they update their badge? Interesting. Salford City, Scunthorpe. That kind of reminds me of West Ham, their kits. But then there's Stevenage, man. It's like the Burger King. This is essentially what we were thinking about doing for the Youth Academy career mode. I don't know, not bad, not bad. Is this Journeyman or Road to Glory? This would be for a Road to Glory. Yeah. So it'd be one where we actually make like real signings and Youth Academy signings. I want to do it in the English leagues because I think that would probably garner the most interest for like a longer term save. And I'm thinking either League 1 or League 2. Hull City, Sunderland, or Portsmouth have real stadiums. So like on that concept, like I think Hull City could be interesting. Like I need to look at their team and see like who has good potential. Like ideally I pick someone or pick a team that has a couple of promising players that we could build upon. Let me take a look at Hull City. They've got nobody with 80 plus potential. What about Sunderland? Same thing with Sunderland. And they've got somebody with 78 potential. He's on loan though. Hull is very good for League One. We are doing Dortmund, Jamie. This is just a brief spell where we're going to kind of figure out what to start for the next week's career mode. Use a team from League 2. I mean, if we want to start from the bottom, I feel like out of any League 2 team, it'd be Bolton. I think Hull City would probably be my favorite one from League 1 if we decided to do League 1. Or we do one from League 2. Yeah, I checked that stuff on FIFA. I just like, to be honest, I don't know a whole lot about League 2. I'd be personally more interested in League 1 and the Championship. So right now I'm kind of thinking Hull City. Is that a real stadium as well? The KCOM Stadium? Yeah, so we'd have a real stadium here too. That'd be nice. These aren't the settings we'll actually use in the career mode, but let me just quickly look at the squad, and then we'll get back to the Dortmund stuff. And just to clarify, this is for a live stream career mode, so this will go alongside the Dortmund stuff next week, most likely. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like the look of this team. They've got some decent players on the wings. This guy looks really good. 25 years old, good pace, good stats. All right, cool. Well, I think that's that sorted for one of the series that start next week. We'll do Hull City, and we can return back to the Dortmund stuff. Does using any other type of currency make a difference? I think it all, like, I'm guessing they use currency conversions to make it all equal. What I typically do is just use the currency that country uses. So for England, I use pound sterling. Germany, I use euros, that sort of stuff. But let's get into this match against Bayern after that bit of a sidetracking. We got to rotate the squad around a bit, maybe a lot. I think that should be okay. Let's see what Bayern have. Neuer, Hernandez, Piqué, Gomez, Kimmich, Goretzka, Martinez, Sané, Muller, Gnabry, Lewandowski. Okay, so I'm trying to think out how we want to like break down this Bayern team. I'd say the right side of their defense with like Kimmich and Martinez a little bit slower. Piqué not particularly known for his pace as well. Okay, let's just get into it. Try to play our game. See how we do. Jakob, I've never heard of that team before, but like that's the sort of concept I'd like to tackle for like an individual video. I just need to find a good format for like recording those career mode challenges. But yeah, essentially like I want to be able to tell more stories without having to do like a long-term career mode. I think the long-term career mode stuff is probably best for your top 5 leagues. That's kind of what I realized from Ajax. That's an away match as well. Let's see. Bayern beat us. They're just so freaking fast, dude. They beat us 3-0. Not 3-0. It was 2-1 with Wolfsburg on very similar slider settings, except they even had higher shot error in that game. So we'll see how we do. This is a good test for me. All right, Hummels. Good stuff. That's a favorable bounce. Try to hold on to some possession here. See, that's what I want to do more. Take more shots with Holland from around the edge of the area. Do I miss Serie B? I mean, personally, I never really have done too many career modes in Italy, so I don't think I'm missing it out on it as much as other people. No, Nicholas, these are the same sliders I use for recording. So yeah, it's all the same stuff. Although I think if I end up doing like a My Player series for either live streams or for YouTube videos, I think I'd probably make a second account because I wouldn't use slider settings for that. Dang. But yeah, I mean, obviously I would like to see Serie B and Serie A get fully licensed. Because how I kind of think about it is like, I know how much I enjoy the Bundesliga and how authentic it is in game. So I just kind of picture what it's like for any fans of Serie A, right? I think that's pretty important. Try to put yourself in other people's shoes as well. Okay, what's going on with Bayern's defense right now? It's a little bit hit and miss. Go out of play? Okay, we're good. NMJ, I'm doing well, man. Things are doing all right here against Bayern. We haven't conceded yet, so that's good. Piemonte Calcio out. Yeah. I mean, I think there are already a couple of mods that came out on PC to probably help with the serial limitations. Watching live from Frankfurt. That's pretty cool. I always fly into Frankfurt when I go and visit Germany. Fun fact about that is one of the largest international airplane hubs. Your gateway to the world, or to Europe, you could say. If you don't want soundtrack, just go to game settings and like disable all of them for copyright purposes. You will not run into any issues. Okay, we might have a chance here. Royce. Nope. The fake Roma this year. Yeah, I mean, I want to say their badge isn't all that bad. Kits are, all right. Here you go, Kanji. That's what we're talking about. No, I get what you're saying, Scott, but if there's like one switch that you can do to essentially, it's meant for content creators to like not run into copyright issues, but if you don't want to listen to any soundtracks, you can just turn that off. Here we go. This is Hazard. Heavy touch here. Now we're squaring that. That's a goal. Let's go. Holland with a signature tap, and we get the 1-0 lead against Bayern 42 minutes in. They've been a bit quiet so far, man. Like this is significantly different than when I played against them with Wolfsburg. Perfect run to space there. Shout out to Nabil. Oh, Nabil, if you're watching, shout out to you. Yeah, I would like to do a career mode in France. It's definitely one of the teams and one of the leagues I'll cover. Kind of my thought process as far as like the career mode series go. Like Wolfsburg will go on for a couple of seasons. I'm hoping that'll go at least 4. That's kind of my expectations, but you never really know until you play through the matches and how quickly we find success in the Champions League. But I want to stay in the Bundesliga for a while, and I'm hoping that the team doesn't grow too quickly. I think that's one thing, like as I've done more career modes, I figured out ways to like kind of slow down the growth process that is FIFA 21. But yeah, hopefully we do like 4 seasons in Wolfsburg, so that'll last about a month. And then afterwards, it's going to be Spain or France. So I'll look at the teams that are available. There are a lot of good teams in France, I know that. And I've seen a lot of suggestions for La Liga career modes. Athletic Bilbao have been a popular suggestion. Valencia have been good. So we'll see when that time comes. But it's going to be either a Liga or a La Liga career mode. I don't know when they're going to add the 16-year-old wonder kid that Dortmund have. I saw they recently released a new squad file yesterday, or maybe even this morning, and he's still not on there. Yeah, Villarreal's a shout. I did a challenge on them last year, but they could make for a good career mode too. A team that's had a lot of European success, like the mid 2000s. I mean, even the likes of Diego Forlan playing for them. So that's one thing I do look for in the career mode teams, that they need to have some like historic players to hopefully find as a youth academy player in the future. Like if you take Wolfsburg, for example, we'll try to sign probably the Edin Dzeko region once he does retire, or sign him on a permanent basis. And then you got players like Rafic, who's retired in game, but we could try to find a Brazilian youth academy player well defended from Hummels. That's what we're talking about. Let's go. Let's get on the break. See Sancho. That's not Sancho. Sign Moepu. I'll definitely sign him for one of my crew modes this year. And yeah, if I'm being real, like Wolfsburg tend to bring in a lot of players from Salzburg, so I think that'll definitely happen at some point in the save. But a ton of Salzburg players also end up leaving to pretty much Premier League teams. So we'll have to see. That's fine. We'll take a substitution. Yeah, Irish, I can see your messages. It's just that when I'm playing matches in game, I don't check chat quite as frequently. Actually, let's give Julian Brandt some playtime. And feature Reyna on the wing. I think that's 3 substitutions ready. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Sounders in the final tomorrow. That's why I'm repping the kit for today. I did see that one. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but that one player, the center attacking mid from Salzburg, I heard he's going to Leipzig. Like that deal's trying to get done before Christmas. Oh, Holland, bro. Yo, are you kidding me? Twice off the post? My goodness. Game. I don't think I've seen that in quite a while, man. Off one post here. I mean, that's a great shot to avoid Neuer. But off the other post. Dang. I haven't seen that in a while. Please win that. Please win that. Well done, Munir. That's enough. And it might end up being an assist as well. Holland on the far post. What a save from Neuer. So freaking annoying to play against in FIFA. I mean, annoying in a good way. Like, he makes all the saves. Yo, what's up, Jasper? Per Shores from Ajax in the Wolfsburg save. Heard Liverpool have been linked with him. I imagine they're trying to sign some more center back squad depth, so. All right, I'm going to focus up these last few minutes, so it probably won't read chat. It's safe from Berkey. That's what we want to see. Have I thought about a career mode where I don't make realistic signings? Not really. I always try to do realistic signings. If I didn't end up doing realistic signings, it would have to be like a certain theme. Like to an extent, we kind of did that with mine signing some of the wonder kids from previous FIFAs. Like your likes of Emre Moore and who else did we sign for mines? We signed Max Meyer. Ref, call for full time, please. Nice. That's a big 3 points for us in the league. That should put us top 4. I imagine one of the 3 teams ahead of us drop points. What shirt do I wear? This is a Seattle Sounders kit from, I believe, last season. Yeah, that's a good idea, Angry World. Like a starting 11 dream squad from maybe do from like all FIFAs as well, because I imagine like players that I used even FIFA 13 are still in career mode and in FIFA. That's a good idea. All right, let's get through these last few simulations, then we can get into the transfer window. Start making some signings here. And probably some departures. Okay, we are top 4 going into the window. 5 points behind Bayern, so, I mean, there's still a shot of us potentially winning the Bundesliga. If we play that match against Bayern in the second half of the season, then we should be all right. Yeah, that'll be an interesting second half of the season. But let's see here. Royce wants more match time. That's fine. Risk of losing a player. I tried talking about a new contract with him already. Let me see if I can do anything now. This is one of the most annoying bugs, man. Like, hopefully that resets in January. Yeah, we can show the team. We do need to let some players go if we want to make any improvements. I think the general consensus is that I need to check to see if Royce is declining in his rating. Because if he is, then he probably goes out of the starting 11. Okay, so he's -1. Yeah, so realistically, we either go Yuli on bronze here. Depay can stay out wide, or we move Depay centrally and Braun takes over the left mid. So probably that's how we're going to roll into the second half of the season with. The defense needs a little bit of improvement. I think signing a higher rated center back could be good. Like, Akanji can still go up in his rating, though. That's the thing. I'm not too set on Munir. Ideally, I like to make him a CDM. And Mail is still not good enough to be a starter. So yeah, probably center back and a right back would be the areas of improvement. Right back being the most pressing, in my opinion. Favorite FIFA? For me, like, FIFA 13 definitely is the most nostalgic. I don't know if it's the best FIFA per se. FIFA 15, FIFA 16 was pretty good in my opinion. FIFA 17 was probably one of my favorites since Frostbite got incorporated. And I think FIFA 21 has some good career mode improvements, so I'd probably say like FIFA 13, FIFA 21, FIFA 17, or either FIFA 17 or FIFA 15 in top 3. FIFA 17 was good because it had some of the best graphics in my opinion. Yeah, I did see that, Lars. That should be finalized in the next few weeks, apparently. I don't think that's a bad move. I mean, it's what a lot of players have done. Naby Keita went from Salzburg to Leipzig and then made the move to Liverpool. So, Baller, I didn't sort out the Road to Glory stuff, but we did decide on a team to do next week. We're gonna do a whole city Road to Glory. Should have that out for y'all on Monday. And then I think we'll think about how we want to schedule the live streams. What do you guys think? I think if we're doing a Road to Glory, we should probably do 2 of those a week. So maybe like a Road to Glory on Monday. Maybe Road to Glory Monday, Wednesday, and then Dortmund stuff on Friday. Because the thing with Dortmund, like, we can progress through this. Like, I think a save can probably in a season can be completed within like 3 streams. I don't know if we'll do a second season with Dortmund. We might, but we still got Liverpool to do after this. But let's go ahead and add some players to the transfer shortlist here. Treadwater, we're doing a whole city from League One for a live stream Road to Glory. I kind of want to bring in Denzel Dumfries. I've got him on my ultimate team. I mean, that's not too much more than our budget, right? 13. He's worth 31. Let me clear out some of these players. Okay, so they're not willing to talk. Who else do you guys think? Yeah, it's got to be a right back that's like 80 plus in their rating and hopefully can go up. Let me see if I missed anyone in the chat. I mean, as good as Mbabu is, I think I'll keep him for Wolfsburg. De Vrij, does he play fullback? I think he's a center back, is he not? He's also at Real Madrid. Interesting. Now, he's a little bit too slow, in my opinion, to play at fullback. Let me see what Maserati's rated. He's got a release clause of 33, so that's interesting. I think I'll focus on right-footed fullbacks for now. I just picked the wrong player there. Who else are we thinking for like a Bundesliga move for a fullback? I think Eredivisie are definitely a shout. Maybe someone from the Pro League as well. Even Mexico, if Liga MX. Are there any like talented fullbacks from Mexico? Let me search that up. This Alan Mozo guy could be good. $74 to 83 potential. We could also sign like a Portuguese fullback. There's definitely no shortage of high potential Portuguese fullbacks, that's for sure. Tomas Tavares, he might be on loan. What are you guys saying? Yeah, let me add Alan Mozo. I mean, it's a very good release clause. He might be a little bit low in his overall, though. Yeah, if y'all are just joining the stream, we're looking for a... Try not to spam the same player, guys. Or just spam in the chat in general, because you're going to get timed out. Let's see. I mean, he's over at Chelsea. He's listed as a right mid, so I think, I want a little bit more of a defensive-minded fullback. Odriozola is a good shout. I mean, is Tierney not a left back? Yeah, he's a left back, so I'm not looking for that right now. And it's kind of the same thing with Weindal. I generally for these live streams, I try not to sign the same player twice. I used him in my Southampton career mode, so he's also at Leicester. Max Aarons might be a shout, though. Joining Everton when the transfer window opens. Okay. Pavard would be interesting. I guess transfers between like Bayern and Dortmund aren't too uncommon. If we can bring in the funds for him, that could be a good transfer. Yeah, let's see Reggie Cannon as well. Got a little bit too low for the overall. Yeah, Lucas Klosterman, we could definitely... Okay, he's transferred to Athletic Club Bilbao. That's an interesting transfer. I mean, I wonder how much they paid up for him. I'm guessing like 60 plus mil. We actually already have Mela Bertram. He's still a little bit too low in his overall. So we're looking for a higher overall signing. I might just search up FIFA. Let's see, like, highest overall fullbacks. Anyone that would be super interesting. Limer could play as a fullback. He's listed as a CDM by default. It's too bad Dumfries doesn't want to join. That's probably my favorite one out of this list. There's not a whole lot of high-rated fullbacks, to be honest. I almost feel like we should just wait it out and see if we can sign Dumfries. Yeah, it's Klosterman Basque. I don't think so. So let me double check to see what we have in the transfer shortlist. Ideally, PSV just go ahead and add some more squad depth at this position so we can sign him. But we've got some options here. I'll add Kenny Tete as well. Didn't realize he was at Fulham. It's an interesting transfer. Or not even December yet. Or January yet. All right, let's see. Hopefully this changes here now that we're in the transfer window. Youth squad monthly report. A couple players being returned from their loan. Clear out some of these youth academy players that don't have good potential. Let's see. All right, Mazraoui's had a decent rating of 79. Not bad. Dumfries still can't be brought in. Yeah, I haven't tried Dodo out this year. I'm familiar with him, though. He's that Brazilian fullback, right? Yeah, it's all could be a shout, too. Let's see. Yusuf Atal still over at Nice. I'll add this Bustos guy. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I definitely am considering Pavard. I mean, he's at an 81 overall, so that'd be an upgrade already. The thing is, will we have the funds? We would probably have to do a swap deal. Yeah, João Cancelo is good, but the question is, like, would City let him go? I guess in, like, one sense, they would because they also have Kyle Walker, right? So I'll consider him. Yeah, we definitely need to either let a player go or work out a swap deal here. I mean, who's going to be transfer listed from this squad? We're at, like, I think we're at 13 mil right now. So, in my opinion, it's got to be Witsel. Like, he's not playing a crucial role for us. We have Bellingham growing as a future CDM. We've got Delaney and Sean that can hold down the midfield. And then I think what we could also do is that once we sign another right back, Munir can convert to a CDM. I think Witzel's got to go. It's going to take 4 weeks. So yeah, we're essentially covered in the middle. Yeah, it's a sad day for Witsel, but we've got to make it happen. Hopefully we can get 30 plus mil for him. Sign Iron Robin for Dortmund. That would be something. I mean, Mishu Batshuayi he scored some, like, had a good gold game ratio the last few seasons, but I haven't heard too much from him while he's been on loan at Crystal Palace. Let's see, Hummel's transfer offer. 52. The fact that we had a 63 offer from Bayern, I forgot about that. Okay, what do we got for Witsel? 30 mil from Barcelona, 31.5 from Spurs. Our assistant manager says that we can get between 25.9 and 38.1. What do you guys think would be a more realistic transfer? Witsel to Barca or to Spurs? Because I think they both have a good amount of cash to spend. I mean, we could always just try to go into talks with both of them and see who's going to pay up more. Who's going to reach the upper end of his range. Start with Barca. Part of the reason that I'm considering selling Witsel is that because he is going to decline his rating. I feel like if I go up to 38 already, it's going to be too much. $60 mil. I'm not going to get 60 for Witsel. Say 36. 31. Say 35. I think they'll pay up 35. There you go. So let's see if Spurs can match that. All right, Jose, what can you do for us? I'm going to start with the upper end at 38. I have a feeling Jose is going to do us a solid here. They say 31.5. All right, get out of here. 36. Okay, we got 36 from Spurs, 35 from Barcelona. Either way, we're going to get about 30 mil added to our transfer budget. Yo, what's up, CJ? Welcome on in. Interest in a tall. 29.9, that's nothing, bro. From Buenos Aires. Don't accept it at all. Don't make the move. You've got interest from Dortmund, too. That's nothing. How much would Cancelo be? Man, 61 to 88. That would probably be like a season 2 transfer if we decide to do a second season. I think Pavard could be good in the sense that like we sign him as a right back for season 1, but as Hummel starts to go down in his rating, he could essentially become a right center back for us. So I think in terms of versatility, that could be good. I'll try to remember that, KJ. Yeah. Yeah, Pavard, I agree, is probably the best bet. Essentially, like, he shouldn't cost us too much either. Don't sign Bayern players, but it is kind of like a thing that happens, though. I mean, is Pavard, like, consistently playing for Bayern? That'd be my question. Like, who's featuring as their starting right back right now? And so Fifi is their starter. They do have a couple of up-and-coming right backs, though. I know Josh Richards. I think it's Josh Richards, the American. Pavard plays a lot. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how things go. I don't think it would be the most unrealistic transfer because although like we're one of the 2 top teams in Germany, plenty of our players leave for Bayern. Every so often, Bayern players do leave for Dortmund. We'll see. If we want to wait it out, like we could be fine with this team. I agree. We have enough squad depth. Even if Witsel leaves, just do that. If we do wait it out till season 2, I'd probably bring on João Cancelo. I'm kind of optioning not to sign Wolfsburg players for right now, Clyde. I agree he's like a really good fullback, but yeah. Just so I can try out some different players in FIFA. I don't want to get too bored of any one save. Okay, first scouting report from Austria, not great. See if Norway is any better. Let's see. Serginho Dest. That's another question. Like, how much has he been featuring for Barcelona this season? Yeah, Depay was our first signing. I mean, from a financial basis, we were able to pick him up for his market value, so not bad. Mukiela, 76.9 mil. That's wild. All right, so maybe Dest is an option. Oh, Roberto injury right now. Okay, fair enough. I saw he was starting in Champions League, so good for him. Okay, Rowan Berkey transfer offer? No way. Let's see, did Witzel, who did he end up going to? He went to Barcelona, so that's kind of disappointing in the sense that I wish he went to Spurs instead. They paid up more, but we've got a scouting report from the US. Good thing I checked because we got a good player there. Maitland-Niles. Let me search him up. All right, he's got a pretty high release clause of 33.6. Not bad. Okay, so we're at least going to get to transfer deadline day. Hopefully get another win here against Frankfurt. We do. Where does that put us in the league? Also, quarterfinal. Oh, we've got a nice matchup here against Bochum. To be fair, though, like a couple of... I want to say Karlsruhe is another. Is what is it called? The Dritte Liga side. So 2 Dritte Liga sides making it to the quarters. That's impressive. No, well, I was going to say no Bayern, but they also have an easy matchup against Karlsruhe. A little ahead of myself there. Wolfsburg also in the quarters. As far as the Bundesliga goes, we're in second. Only 3 points behind Bayern. Let's go. So the league title is very much on. You know, going into this stream, I thought the Bundesliga was essentially like off the cards. That makes me want to improve our team, guys. Like... I mean, look at his scouting reports. Yeah, what is up with Rakitic? He's got a new haircut this year. I dig it. Anyways, still no word on Dumfries. Can't bring him in. Okay, Kappa not bad. 23.5. We've got the funds for that. That would be a slight upgrade. Havard would be significantly more than his market value. The fact that Atal went to Buenos Aires, man. Isn't that like Boca Juniors? Maitland Miles is at the bottom here. It's at a 77. Another player that's fairly affordable. Bustos doesn't look bad either. He wouldn't give us like an improvement in the rating. I can buy Hakimi. Yeah, maybe in a future season. That's what part of me says. Like, I think with the funds we have, we're not able to make a huge improvement upon our right back position. So maybe we just like reserve these funds and hope for the best. We could sign like another wonder kid. Because we've got Mela as backup. So we're fine there. Kind of up to you guys. I think I'm leaning towards like saving up the funds and making a big signing in season 2. I think the rest of the team looks pretty good. I still want to sign like a left-footed, maybe a left-footed winger. Because we've got Hazard that can play on the wing. Rain has been featuring centrally. Royce is going to start declining more and more in his rating. So I would like to sign like a left-footed winger, left-footed central player, like someone that has some pace, some tricks, some skills, you know. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Robin, let me look him up, see if he's not retiring at the end of the season. There you go, retiring. Chukwueze. Is he a lefty? That's not Chukwueze. He's a lefty. Made the move to Juventus. I think pretty recently as well. Who else are you thinking? Madueke? This can also be like a younger player, guys, because they're not going to be a starter for us in this first season. So don't I want right-footed players on the right? I'm thinking more like a... Well, I guess like right-footed players on the right would be fine. But then again, like the tactics that Dortmund use, it seems like they have right-footed wingers regardless. So I just want something like different to offer. That's why I want to sign a left-footed player, because we have like essentially all right-footed players except for Zagadou here in the subs. Okay, we got an AZ player here. I'll admit I am not familiar with his rating or potential. So let's see. Looks pretty decent. 71 overall to start off with, 81 potential, 20 years old. Left-footed, 2-star weak foot, 4-star skills, high work rates. Got some decent pace, 85 acceleration, 79 sprint speed, good agility. No, it doesn't look bad. Hey, finally make it to the stream, Remy. Nice. Ihataren. I meant to sign him for the Ajax crew mode, just never happened. He always moves so quickly, man. Hey, Rick with the 99 super chat. Much appreciated, man. You have any players you want me to search up? Just let me know. Neres / Antony. Okay. So we want to see some Ajax players. I mean, Ajax to Dortmund isn't too unrealistic. Calvin Stangs, Owen Weindl. Yeah, I don't think we need necessarily an improvement at left back, because we got Guerrero on a left wing back role now, so he looks pretty good. It's this right back position that we kind of need to improve on in future seasons. Mons, so far we started off with a Pokal fixture against Schalke. Managed to win that match on penalties. And now we're in the January transfer window, trying to make some improvements here. Let's see what we got now. We let Witzel leave. We're up to 44 mil, which is not too shabby. Might be enough to bring in a Neres or Antony. Let me see how much Neres is worth. He's worth 32, so that's doable. Antony's at 38. So between the two, I think I would prefer Antony in the sense that he wouldn't want to like get a starting role. I think Neres would. What would we do about the starting 11 though? We could potentially move to Pi centrally. Sorry, not that. We could do something like move to Pi centrally. Julian Brandt can go to the bench. And then instead of like Bellingham, we could have Neres. On the other hand, like Neres kind of tends to cut in from the right wing, right? So we would have to do something like this. Okay, so for the first thing, like Neres is apparently too important to the club. They're not willing to sell either of the players. That's interesting. I think we're on loose settings too for the finances or the career mode settings. So that's unfortunate. I still feel like I want to make that improvement though for a left-footed option. Okay, so we got a player from Sporting. What nationality is that? If you know. Bring back Dembele. You know, I haven't really thought about that. He's going to be too much for right now. But maybe in a future season, that could be a vibe for season 2. I would like that. Trinidad, probably. Cape Verde. Okay. I almost want to sign that because that's a nationality you don't see that often in FIFA. Let me see what his rating is. Okay, starts at a 77 to 86. He's right-footed. That's one downside. We've got a lot of right-footed players in the team, but he does offer like more pace, which is something that we kind of have kind of are lacking for the substitutes. Let's see. Let me see how he would fit into the team. Right now we've got this set up. Pepe from Arsenal. I don't think that would be the worst thing either because like he hasn't been in the greatest of form, has he? I know he scored a pretty good finesse shot goal towards the end of last season. That could be a move. He's another player that would probably want to start though, right? I mean, an 81 rating. Has a valuation of 34 mil, which is not that bad. Let's see. Yeah, Mons, we're on the final stretch. Going for 30K by the end of the year. That leaves 1K left. If you guys are new around here, feel free to subscribe. If you're enjoying the live streams and are interested in career mode content. Pepe might be a vibe. I do kind of like taller wingers. Let me just go into talks here with Arsenal. Let me see what his fee's at. He starts at 34, so realistically they probably want like 36. Okay, they want Hazard. That's not going to work. $50 mil for Pepe, man? Like, Mikel. Come on, man. Do us a solid here. I don't think he's worth more than 40. Like, it's just not worth it for us for like a squad rotational player. That's not working out. Okay. That's unfortunate. You know what I think, guys? I think we signed like a lower overall but a higher potential player that can just grow into the squad more. Because this team is like solid. We can save the funds to bring in a better right back in season 2. I think we'll do a second season with Dortmund. I'm just like not set on any of these transfers right now. Again, like with Serginho Dest, I know he's a good player in game, but he doesn't really have the rating yet. 76 overall is a downgrade. Yeah, if you have any like higher potential players, then definitely we can look into that. You're suggesting a lot of the Sporting players. Angry World, I'm guessing you might be a fan. I mean, I don't mind it. Like they have some quality players there. 4-star skills would be nice. Maybe we go in for this Cabral guy. Again, it's like having a little bit more pace is never a bad thing. Eddie Yami. You know, that might be a shout. He's at Liverpool. That's kind of a realistic transfer. I mean, more and more German players going there. You're not? Okay, fair enough. Well, they do have some high potential players. Maybe Sporting would be like a good Liga NOS challenge. Reminder to hydrate, guys. Make sure you drink your water throughout the day. Yeah, we can get a water bottle emote. Either, yeah, or. I feel like a coffee emote would almost be ideal for the channel. I've been thinking more about like as we continue to expand upon like the channel membership stuff, and I think how it works like on YouTube is like as you get more channel members, you unlock more emotes. Like right now, we just got the 2 with Flick Abby, Flick Wig. But I think a coffee emote and a water bottle emote might be a move. Obviously, like more and more things like stream. There is a coffee emote. Okay, fair enough. I do almost feel like we need how can we do it, like a coffee emote with like a badge or something? Flick coffee mug. Maybe like a Flick coffee a mug with my icon on top, you know? We'll think about it. I do want to branch out along that sort of stuff. Because, you know, if we're streaming 3 times a week, trying to keep on building upon that. Anyways, Howd from AC Milan. I saw he was top of the SoFIFA charts. The SoFIFA charts. Sounds like a record label or a top album. Why was this guy top of SoFIFA? What did he do? Because usually that's how it works. He like scores a goal or something and then he goes top of the charts. Yo, Ryan Kent. I mean, can't ask for much of a better super sub. Thais Tete. Let me search him up. Guessing it's this guy. I've seen this dude as well. Brazilian player from Shakhtar Donetsk. Ah, the Swede from Juve, yeah. We've been trying to sign him for a while. Kulusevski. Let me look him up. I feel like he's going to have a market value of about 40 mil. 31 actually, so might be someone that we can bring in. He's left-footed, so that's good. High medium work rates, no real face, that's fine. Not ideal, but it's fine. Okay, yeah, Yannick Carrasco's a good shout too. Ronak. Where's he playing at these days? I think he made the move back to Spain. He was in China for a while. Yeah, he's over at Athletic Bilbao, or Atletico Madrid. Pedro Porro, what a name. Okay, so another right wing back option. Again, Angry World. I know it's just hilarious. Like all the players you're suggesting are either on loan or at Porto, and you state that you're not a Porto fan or a Sporting fan. It's pretty funny. Oh, Salamakers. I like that. Yeah, the versatile player James Milner, truly a player that can go anywhere on the pitch. Okay, so we got a couple of Milan players in the shortlist. We've got a couple of Juventus players here with Kulusevski. I like this as a potential signing, although it's not a real face. I feel like it looks pretty familiar to. Yeah, I feel like that's a decent player face in game. Not perfect, but let me test the waters here. He has a market value of 31 to start, so I'm guessing it's about 35. Okay, so much for that. Stefan, what are we looking for right now? We're kind of looking for also that player face. We're kind of looking for just a versatile player. I was also thinking about bringing in a first team right back, but there's nobody like in our transfer shortlist that really does it for me so far. I think our best option would be to save up the funds for season 2, make a big transfer. I don't know why like they walked out on that. He starts career mode with 31 million valuation. I offer 35. So yeah, right now we're kind of looking at left-footed players that can kind of play anywhere. 5-star weak foot would do it too. Kyle Walker. We do have João Cancelo already. I mean, if y'all think a move for Kyle Walker to the Bundesliga, I could see it in the sense that like City have two fullbacks with like two really high overall fullbacks with Cancelo and Walker. I think I would prefer João Cancelo because he's going to grow in his rating, but obviously he's going to end up costing us more. Where's he at? Here he is. Yeah, he's going to cost us between 61 and 88, whereas I think Walker was at 40. Yeah, I mean, Sporting are going to have a lot of high potential players in their shortlist. Enrique again with the 99 super chat. Thanks, man. I have a feeling you might be an Ajax fan. What? Ajax fan. Gravenberg. Or Gravenberg. That's the wrong one. Are these guys related? Or are they just saying share the same last name? Man, I'm happy to scout him out. I just don't think we need to focus on that area for right now. I kind of want to sign Ryan Kent just for the nostalgia, man. Because I feel like with a dynamic potential, he can achieve a similar feel in game to what he had last year in Ultimate Team. They are brothers. Okay, fair enough. Oh, that's pretty cool that Evgen and Haug or Hauge played for the same club growing up. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we've got a couple of options that we could do here. The Kyle Walker transfer would be good. It would definitely give us a boost at that right back position. I mean, let's test the waters and see if we can pick him up for right around 40. It would be pretty close. They say yes to 40. That's interesting, man. I mean, that would be a big improvement for us. I know he's going to drop in his rating over time. But if, with us like going for the Bundesliga title this season, it's going to help us out a lot to have a solid right back upgrade. That's +4. Might be worth it. That's the one aspect about it, Angarelli. He's going to drop in his rating. But I would almost argue like that experience and the upgrade to potentially win the title might be worth it. I'll leave it up to y'all though. Do you think we should bring him in for 40 mil? It's a big signing. If we don't sign a right back now, we can always sign one next season. I'm not sure we're going to have the funds to bring in Klosterman. I'll search him up. Did I not search up Klosterman? Where's he at? I swear I added Klosterman. Oh, he's at Bilbao, that's why. Yeah, we're not going to be able to bring him in. Bellerin. How much is he featuring for Arsenal now that they have that other fullback? I mean, that could be a good transfer too. Yeah, that's the thought process. Like if we do bring in a starting right back, we would definitely convert Munir to a CDM. I think I might go ahead with it, guys. Like, I know it's at the end of the day, this is probably no more than a 2-season career mode, so hopefully Walker can maintain his rating. Let's see if we can sort this out. I should have checked wages before. Okay, nice. He offered wages. That's what you love to see, man. Let's see if we can remove this bonus and he can still accept. All right, we'll accept that. Nice. Good stuff. So we'll stick a dev plan on Munir. I think it took him 4 weeks. I want to try him out though in game. Like even if he's not as good as previous FIFAs, I think the improvement to the rating is going to be worth it, guys. I think it's the right call. Jacob, I'm from the United States. You're on the West Coast in Washington. So there you go. 4 weeks for Munir. He can go. And replace Bellingham, and then we'll bring in Walker. I've got to say, like, that looks so much better for the team. Hey, Rick, again with the 99 super chat. Thanks, man. Sell Sancho and bring in De Ligt or a good defender. It's something I'll consider for a second season, maybe just for a bit of a plot twist. I think depending on what we can achieve, like let's say we win the treble with Dortmund, then I'll shake up the squad for season 2, and see like what sort of offers we receive from Premier League clubs for Sancho, and then we can just essentially bring in some high potential, high overall players. I don't believe there's an in and out in Washington, Scott. And that's mostly California. I prefer to keep the goalie on the bench for realism purposes. We'll take a look at the top deals, though. Immobile to Manchester United. Conte to Bayern. Predictable transfers here. Koulibaly to Chelsea. Big one here, Grimaldo to City and Veranda. Yo, I hope we don't match up against City in the Champions League. Also, Odegaard to United. Vardy to Bayern. Dang. These are some interesting moves, man. I mean, really, your top four in England are making huge moves. Bayern are making moves. We're kind of making moves. I would say my favorite team is the Seahawks, Bertram. My family's also has a couple of Packer fans, so I would say like Seahawks and Packers. But if I had to pick one, I would say I support Seahawks more than the Packers these days. I mean, maybe I'll get more into NHL later on. I'll like occasionally watch some highlights. Hey, that's a good look at our little team photo there. Let's go back to that. Kyle leading the charge with Holland and Sancho to his left and Hummels and Depay to his right. Kian, we thought about that transfer, but there was like a rumor coming out this morning that apparently he's making the move to RB Leipzig within the next few weeks. So for that reason, we decided to pass on him. Yeah, if we'd ever do branch out to other games, I think we'd probably start with FM for the streams, maybe test it out with some YouTube videos. I know some other channels like Docs uploads FM to his channel, and he has really good support for that. So I could really see it carrying over, like the career mode audience being interested in FM. But yeah, something we'll think about more in the future. Yeah, Rick, again, thanks for the super chat, man. But yeah, De Jong to Bayern. I was also seeing that. I'm not sure if it was like a Daily Mail article, but apparently Bayern are going to make like a big bid in the summer. Oh, chair just like collapsed. But yeah, apparently they're going to make a big bid in the summer, which I could see like, let's see like what Bayern look like in career mode. I know they just brought in Conte. But I mean, that midfield is usually going to consider, well, let's say like if De Jong went to Bayern, you've got to question, where's Kimmich going to play? So like, what does their midfield even look like these days? I mean, they've got the likes of Goretzka, they've got Tolisso, they've got Kimmich. I would say Goretzka is like kind of a staple in their starting 11, kind of a box-to-box player. So probably a midfield partnership of Goretzka and De Jong. Maybe Kimmich acts more as a fullback. That's kind of what I think would happen. Yeah, that's the question of like, Kimmich can certainly play right back. I would say like under Pepe, I'm not sure what position he used to play at was he also at Salzburg or was he at Leipzig? Let's see. I think he was at Leipzig, because that was before they were in the Bundesliga. Yeah, he was at Leipzig. See, back in like FIFA 14, FIFA 15. Yeah, so he started as a center midfielder. Essentially made the move to right back. Yeah, that's interesting. I think essentially he'll probably play wherever, kind of like similar to what Philip Lahm did. He's someone that featured both at right back, left back, and even in the midfield. So, yo, what's up, Matthew? If y'all are just joining, we wrapped up the January transfer window just now. Big signing of the window was Kyle Walker for his market value of about 40 mil. So hopefully that'll be enough to help us make a good run in Champions League, as well as maybe win the Bundesliga title. It's a pretty close race right now. Quarterfinal of the Pokal against Bochum. Kind of an easy matchup. I think we're fine going in interactive match sim. Hey, Reich with the 99 super chat, the last one. Hey, much appreciated, man. Glad you're enjoying the streams. And yeah, I'll see what I can do next season in regards to like bringing in some Ajax players or former Ajax players. If we achieve what I want to achieve this season, we'll shake up the squad for season 2. Okay, that's an interesting concept, John. Yeah, De Jong seems like the kind of player that could fit in multiple roles in midfield. But with Bayern and their fullbacks definitely contributing to the attack, I could see it working. But yeah, Bundesliga-wise, we're just 3 points behind Bayern. We've had a bit of a comeback here. Starting the February month with a match against RB Leipzig. Bayern, meanwhile, have Union Berlin, so we'll see how it plays out. We did end up beating Bayern. Yep. Yeah, after we're done with Dortmund, we're going to do a Liverpool save with Jürgen Klopp. I think that'll be some fun. Been meaning to do a Liverpool crew mode on the channel for a while, so that'll be good. But I'm going to field my full strength team for the cup here. I don't want to take any chances. And if I need to, I'll jump in. Stefan, I don't think a live stream will be happening tomorrow. Essentially, yeah, that goes for Wolfsburg recording. Hopefully, I could maybe like fit in a Sunday stream. I've been kind of taking Sunday as my day off to recap, but these days I'm not even able to really visit family and all that sort of stuff due to restrictions. So we'll see. If I did a Sunday stream, it would maybe be FUT Champs. That's probably what I'll end up doing this Sunday. Yeah, John, I think we're on our way. Kind of how I think about like YouTube in general is that I'm where I should be right now in terms of subscriber base. I've really only started uploading consistently the last, gosh, FIFA 21 has been out the last 3-ish months. I've always felt like my content has never been a problem. I've always tried to bring out the best videos I can, but consistency has been an issue for me in the past. Thankfully, we figured out a schedule that works for me between streaming and uploading videos, so hopefully we can continue. But yeah, if there's interest in it, then maybe we fire up a Sunday live stream with FUT Champs. I'm not sure if it would be the same time of the day. It would probably be later in the day for me. I know y'all might still have school. I'm not sure if you're on a holiday break right now or coming up on one, but if we get one more goal, I'll just jump to the result here against Bochum. Okay, well, Emre Can delivers on that. Let's jump to result. Stays at 2-0. We'll take it. Through to the semifinal of the Pokal. We beat Bayern. What was it? Penalties, guys? Or was it like a 2-0 result? We beat Schalke 2 in the penalties. I think it was Bayern a 2-0 result. 1-0. Okay. Let me see what the calendar's looking like here. We've got Real Madrid in the Champions League, so that's certainly not an easy fixture. It might be how we close out today's stream. I think we featured Leipzig already a couple of times in the first half of the season. So maybe we do an interactive match sim for the away fixture against Real Madrid. We'll play the home fixture. The rest of the Bundesliga matches in between that aren't too tough. It's just really this Leipzig match. It's the question of whether we want to risk it with a sim. Hey, interest in Gravenberg. Let's see. Werder Bremen going in for him. I don't know if that would ever happen. Interesting offer here for Cuadrado, but we'll reject that. I'm going to try to beat Madrid. Trying to make a run here in the Champions League. Now, you know what we'll do? We'll do an interactive match then. That's the compromise. Also need to make sure to attend this press conference. Hey, what's going on, Chris? Good to see you here in the chat. Yeah, we'll field I guess a rotated side here against Leipzig. We need to make sure we get this result on one sense, but stamina is not great. Zagadou can go in. Almost can play it out. I think the rest of the team can probably play it out. And then just in case we need to jump in for this match, I'll change the game settings. Gonna play with Overcast and we'll get into it. Also good opportunity to catch up on chat. You know what I need? I need to get like an interactive match sim screen so like I can make my face cam bigger for this. Let's see. There's a question about next gen being worth it. I don't know if I would buy next gen purely for FIFA. I think if you're interested in some other games, yeah, FIFA next gen is fun. There's a couple of good improvements, and I think as we move forward to future installments of FIFA, it's going to become more commonplace. I think next year especially, once more people are going to be able to pick up next gen, because I think stock is still pretty limited right now. I'm very grateful I was able to pick up one of the consoles with a online order, but yeah, I think next gen on FIFA next year will be pretty common. That's kind of how it went with the release of the Xbox One in 2014. I remember back then you had to buy like an entirely new game for FIFA. Pretty wild. Okay, we might be jumping in for this one at halftime. Yeah, I would probably say Ajax is my favorite Eredivisie team. Heerenveen has some good players though, and I like their badge, but I don't really know anything about them outside of a couple of their players like Van Bergen and Veerman. See if we get the equalizer here. Northern or Southern Europe? I think I would try out Southern Europe. I've been to a good amount of Northern Europe. I still need to go to Ireland, England, Scotland, but let's see. What countries have I covered? I've covered Germany, France, Netherlands, Belgium, Czech Republic, and Austria. So I would like to see more of like Italy. I'd like to see more of Eastern Europe. Don't talk about PSV. Yeah, fair enough. They've got some alright potential players, but yeah, I think I've always liked the storyline, but behind Ajax, I think the fact they've got a lot of history. We'll jump in for the second half here, but yeah, I mean Ajax, I really enjoy the career mode. I just wish maybe it was a fact like updating the sliders would have made it a little bit more difficult, but I mean they've got so many high potential players. Still make for a fun career mode. Would recommend trying out an Ajax save if y'all are looking out for a different style of career mode. You know, it's one of those ones where you can take a casual approach to it, sign some interesting players, even some Eredivisie talent. All right, let's focus up here and get this result against Leipzig. We need to treat every match like it's a Champions League final, because we cannot be dropped points in the Bundesliga if we do want to win the title over Bayern. Let's go. Brandt to Holland. We're going to be patient with our play here. Nah, that's not it. The thing about Leipzig, though, is that they do press pretty hard, which can kind of make or break you. Like, on one hand, they're able to win back possession high up on the pitch, but they do tend to leave some gaps in their defense. Right now, because they're up, I think they're kind of defending fine, but let's see what we can do about it. I don't think through balls are going to be the way. They've covered every single one of them so far. We've got to go team press, though. I'll do. We'll make some substitutions. Yeah, we're pushing for that 30K before the end of the year, baller. I saw we hit 29. I had a feeling the Wolfsburg crew mode would be well received because I do feel like I make some of my best content in the Bundesliga. But yeah, I'm really grateful for how much you all have been enjoying it. So hopefully that series is good. You know, it's kind of an interesting concept for the second season. You know, we can start making some bigger money transfers. But no spoilers on who they are. I have to wait for episode 2, which should be out on this weekend for y'all. I'm actually recording that later today. So. All right, 25 minutes. Come on. I mean, not much you can do about that. That's a great ball. I'm going to take a look at this replay. I mean, who's not tracking their players? That Guerrero. Dang. All right. We just got to play high tempo. Try to get a draw here. It's not looking great, though, against Leipzig. They're playing like peak Leipzig right now. They're one of those teams that are, if the press is working, it's really working for them. But if you can score a couple goals on them. There we go. Nice shot from Munir. Let's get on the break. Sancho. Play that pass in the middle. Can we get one back here? Okay, that's one. Still 15 minutes. Match isn't done. Imagine the scenes if we come back into this, dude. Like, I don't know if I've had a three goal comeback in the last 20 minutes. Not counting out, though. I mean, if anyone's going to do it, it's probably going to be Haaland, right? Dude's just known to score goals. All right, 9 minutes. A little bit of lag there. On a Kanji. Oh, that freaking offside trap, bro. I just saw their whole line push up. No, that's not the pass. Team press, team press, team press. Keeper. Keeper. Yes, keeper. Come on, we got to win back possession. Let us play, ref. Ah, that's the thing with these 4-minute halves, man. Like, I think it's necessary for the streams, but on 6-minute halves, you have a little bit more time to get back into it. Thought we had a chance there after that Haaland goal, but I mean, hopefully Bayern pick up an L this season as well. I mean, not a whole lot of highlights there in the second half, but All right. Big one, though, against Real Madrid. Only 4 points. Okay, so Bayern got a draw. That's not bad. We get a win against Bayern in this second half of the table. Yeah, this music, though. I just realized I thought that to myself. We'll skip that one. Let's see when we play Bayern. It's pretty late in the season in March. We've also got them in the frickin' cup. But yeah, let's do an interactive match sim against Real Madrid, and then we'll play the second one. Cutting it close there against Union Berlin. Yeah, defender might be a shout. Rick, we've got a Kanji and we've got Zagadou. I think Hummels will eventually phase out of the team, but not in this first season. I'm imagining we're gonna have like 100 mil in our transfer budget next year, so we should be able to make some big transfers. Now that I think about it, I didn't really notice Walker from that first game against Leipzig, but I guess that's not a bad thing if you don't notice your defenders. It means they haven't done anything wrong, which is kind of a good shout for defenders. But it's Benzema to get the opening goal against Real Madrid. If you guys don't know how we do the Champions League stuff for the Sims and the career mode videos, essentially we always sim the first leg, and then the second leg, whatever the aggregate score is, we play through. So that might mean we're down 1-0 going into the second leg. It might mean we're up 1-0. Well, it won't mean that this time, but I think you catch the drift. Okay, we gotta sort some things out here. I mean, 2-0 down against Real Madrid. 26 minutes in. I get it's the away leg. 1 goal back would be fine. This is not a good start. Yeah, what's up, Superfloss? I usually don't jump in for these fixtures though, but if things get out of hand, like I specifically remember, like if some of y'all know this, when we were doing the Kaiserslautern and crew mode in FIFA 20, I think against Milan, it was like a 3-0 result and we almost brought it back. And that was the icon crew mode, so they had the likes of like your Maldini, they had, who else did they have? They had Seedorf. Basically all the Milan players that you think of. I think Vieri. Okay, I 3? What do you guys say? Like, do we jump in for this? This is getting out of hand, man. I don't jump in for the first leg usually. I don't want to get kicked out of the Champions League already, man. Yeah, I think you got to jump in at 3. 3 is too much. If we bring it back to 3-1, I'll be fine. That's how I feel about it. I think if we focus up, dive right in. There you go. I think if we focus up for a match, like we can hold a clean sheet. I'm confident enough about my FIFA abilities. If we get 2 here, that's really good. If we get 3, it's a miracle. Take that on your other foot. Good start, though. He's off. Yeah. I might try playing Memphis centrally just to test him out there. Yeah, 2 goals would be good, for sure. I'm about to turn on team press if we don't win back possession. This is really my first time playing against like some of the top teams on these new slider settings. And I think that's where it really starts factoring in. I mean, you can play against mid-table Bundesliga teams and still pull off a result. But when you play against your 5-star teams like Real Madrid, like Bayern, I think you all can notice from the gameplay, the passing is very, very precise. They do, however, push forward players. We got to play this in the middle. One more. One more. On your left. I kind of messed up that chance. Maybe too many passes there. We got to focus up and get one. Good. Over the top. What a ball. Get there. Get. What is that animation? What is that animation? What are we seeing on today's stream, man? Like, the keeper freaking dove and he just missed the ball entirely. And then Bronson unable to tap it in. If that's Holland, that finds the back of the net. Go out, please. Thank you. Yeah, 1 away goal and we're fine. I agree. Because we can hold on to a clean sheet if we really focus. We have so far. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to play that backwards and then through to Sancho. I messed up my button timing there. We'll go team press. Tackle from Akanji. This midfield from Madrid is proven to be difficult to break down. Just, they're ruthless on the counterattack, man. That was like 2 or 3 passes, now 4. And they've got a goal-scoring chance. Asensio. Just got to contain. Carvajal. Nice. That goes out for a throw. It's fine. We'll take it. All right, Benzema coming off. That's good news. Mariano coming on. They're just holding on to possession right now. Nah, go wide. Thank you. Come on. We got 5 minutes. Let's get 1 back. If we don't get 1 back, I'm not sure how we'll do. Again, I'm not trying to make that extra pass. Doing team press, it's press down on the D-pad and then to the left. Come on. Come on, Holland. That's a great ball. Delaney. Delaney, I need you to step up on that occasion, my man. Man, we got to play the freaking game of our life here to close out the stream. 3-0 down against Real Madrid. We can't score a single goal in 1 half from the jump in. I'm not counting us out because if we score 1, like, it's game on. But we've also got to hang on to a clean sheet. Because otherwise we need to score, what, 5? So we can see in the next one, it's going to be bad news. It's all right. Don't count ourselves out. We'll make sure to rest up the team and have full fitness, full strength team going into it and see how we do. It's going to be a miracle if we somehow get this win. We've got to somehow force extra time. I'm not going to change the half length, though. That's the thing. I'm not going to change it just for one match, just because we're down. I will field a rotated side for this match against Freiburg, though. We're just 1 point behind Bayern in the table. Let's see. Well, we're definitely not going to use this training tactic. Okay, why Schmelzer? That's not good. I mean, what's going on with Guerrero? Why does he have an injury? 4-month injury for Guerrero. That's freaking amazing. Let's go, dude. A 4-month injury. You'll love to see it. I kind of want to recall... what's his name? Nico Schultz? We got Nico Schultz at Bayern. I think we got to recall him from his loan because Schmelzer's our other option. He's down or A2 in his rating. Hey, thanks, Charlie. Glad you're enjoying the streams. What do you guys say about that? Should we bring back Nico Schultz because this is going to essentially put him out the rest of the season? That's pretty rare to see because we've got the slider settings set up so injuries are more frequent, but they're less severe. Let's go ahead and recall him here. We're doomed against Real. I don't know, the power of Nico Schultz, man. I'm familiar with him from the Ajax career mode. Let's do it, though. We got to rotate against Freiburg. I think we got to start Schultz to get his sharpness up. We'll do that. Mela will get a start. That's what we'll do. I sound Canadian. Well, I guess I live on the north, one of the northmost parts of the United States, so fair enough. Quick sim. That's not what we want to see. That's really not what we want to see. Oh, man. The focus is on the Champions League right now. We got to make sure that we have a full fitness squad for this one. This is stressful, man. I will say that like the save is becoming a little bit more interesting because like I didn't expect us to be in the running for the Bundesliga and now we are. I mean, that loss doesn't help. Hopefully Bayern also picked up an L. We got a dead plan complete. We got this. Yeah. You got to go in with confidence. Hope for the best. Fitness is good. Backup center back option. We got Mitro. Done everything we can up to this point. We're also home. Not controller settings. All right, I think we're good. Maybe customize some tactics for this one. Press after possession loss. Oh, we're all right. Let's get into it. $4-0 would be something. I think realistically our best option is get a 3-0 result, push it to extra time, maybe win on pens. for the extra drama. 2 attackers. We might switch to a 4-4-2 or something along that sorts. Yeah, we'll see how this starts out. If we haven't scored by, let's say, the 30th minute, then I'll change tactics. Let's get into it though. You're gonna see hyper focus Flickiify here. This is like me when I'm playing FUT Champs. Memphis through. I mean, let's cross it. Why not? Why the frick not? I mean, they're pressing. Are you really going to press when you're up 3-0? That maybe is for the better. Because pressing, you're going to leave gaps in your defense, just like here. No. Does that really hit the post? No, bro. That was going to be a banging goal. Holland's just warming up, though. I say a hat trick from Holland, man. I'm feeling really good about this match so far. We're just 10 minutes in. That's already one very solid goal scoring opportunity. Defensively, we're looking all right. We got that. Nice. We're on the break. Go. Opposite side. Back in the middle. Oh, Julian, I have not gone on with him well, guys. I'm gonna be straight up. That's Marco Reus. He puts it away. I slowed down a little bit and I let the defender catch up. But a one-on-one chance like that. Right at the keeper. Good clear from Hummels. That's what we want to see. Overlap. Nice. Here's Walker. Good cut inside. No foul. Let's win this. Let's keep it in their half. We're 30 minutes in now. I feel good about the tactics, though. I don't think we need to make a change. It's just we need to convert on those goal-scoring chances. We could be back 2 goals right now. If Julian would have finished and Holland's shot wouldn't have gone off the crossbar. That's out. Yeah, a little bit unlucky. That's how it is sometimes. I mean, this press is not helping, though. Oh, what is that pass? Come on. Just like getting out of your own half is the hard part. There we go. See that pass in the middle? That's not in the middle, though. If we have to go like a 4-2-4, I will. See that? Good tackle from Carvajal. Yeah, we got to change tactics. I'll do it at halftime. I'm also going to go team press. Go on, Emre. Oh, Sergio Ramos, bro. I played against him in Ultimate Team this morning, and he intercepts everything. Come on. One more before half. Nah, Bront. He's messed up, Sergio. All right. I mean, that's a solid first half from Real Madrid. Like, they gave us chances, but we didn't make the most of them. What do we got to do? 4-2-4 or 4-2-2? Maybe 4-2-2. I'm pretty good with the 4-2. I think 4-2-4. I'm gonna do 4-2-4. I think it plays to our strengths. You got 2 strikers up top. I mean, these guys are basically the same, so we'll keep them on. 4-3-2-1 make fullbacks overlap. That is an attacking formation, but I like it. I like it. Where is the 4-3-2-1? So we do that. Sancho up top. Gio Reyna has been really good in form for me, so I'm keeping him in. Actually, maybe go Marco Reus. We'll do Reus. I think there's a cut inside tactic. Is there not? Get him behind, I guess. All right. 3 goals, man. It's going to be something. That's a good start. Just got 30 minutes left right now. Got a goal, average a goal every 10 minutes. No, it's not the pass. If that plays him through, man. Win it. Win it, please. There you go. Go on. Come on, Memphis. What's left? Oh, Memphis! Memphis! You gotta get us back in the game there. Oh, bro. Sometimes it's just not your day, but we still got time. Come on. Not giving up on this match, man. We've had goal-scoring chances. I think you all can agree, like, sometimes FIFA's just against you. Chances that go in one game do not another game. I'm just, like, holding down the friggin' R1 button to constant press. Oh, are you really offside, Kyle Walker? Like, hold your run, my guy. Just hold your run. That's it. Oh, man. Real Madrid. You give them credit where it's due, but we did not step up to the occasion today. Those two early missed chances, we score those, it's a different game. Well, I guess the Bundesliga will be more of a focus in the next stream. We've still got the Pokal. Try to build on this a little bit. It's just Real Madrid's defenders, man. They're so good in FIFA this year. They're pretty good in IRL as well, but the AI sweats it as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind the gameplay. I like the challenge. It's just I genuinely feel like we should have been really Benzema. I do feel like we should have been rewarded at least one of those 2 goals early on. That's all I'll say. Yeah, that near post goal though, like that angle was not favorable at all for Benzema, but what can you say? What can you say, man? Zidane through. I wouldn't be surprised if Madrid go far in the Champions League in this save, but 2 shots, 2 goals. Let's see how some of the other results went. Chelsea through. City undecided. PSG through. Barcelona, Lazio undecided. Atletico Madrid through. Liverpool through. Mönchengladbach through. Any Bundesliga teams left? Bayern are out. So Bundesliga teams are out of the competition. That's sad, man. I saw all 4 Bundesliga teams that were in the group stage got through to the knockouts. It's pretty impressive. So let's see where that leaves us for the next stream, guys. I mean, we're in March. About 2 months to go in the Bundesliga season, yeah. And as for the league, 6 points now behind Bayern. We still got to play them, so let's assume we win that. We can change the lead to 3. So it'll be an interesting end to Dortmund. That'll be next week, though. And if you didn't catch it earlier in the stream, we're going to be starting a Road to Glory save here for the live streams with Hull City. That'll be on Monday. So a good amount to look forward to in next week's streams. We'll probably do 2 of those streams as well as finish up this first season with Dortmund. I think we'll do a second season, especially now that we've lost in the Champions League. But yeah, once we finish up this save, we also have the Liverpool Journeyman to look forward to. But appreciate y'all being here for a lot of the stream today. We held right around the same concurrent viewers, more or less the 100 mark. So yeah, I hope you all have a good weekend, good start to your weekend. And yeah, we'll be back next stream with some more content, some new series. Good times ahead. But yeah, Steven, Casper, Rick, Alo, Mateo, Football Fan, Finley, Rudy, John, Ronak. Good to see you all today. And yeah, we'll be back on Monday right around the same start time. 11 o'clock for me. I believe that's 7 o'clock over in the UK. But yeah, I'll catch you all later. Have a good weekend. And I'll talk to you soon.